In the mid-14th century, Europe was gripped by a terror unlike any it had ever known. The Black Death, a plague carried by fleas on rats, swept relentlessly across continents, leaving devastation in its wake. The disease arrived silently, hitching rides on merchant ships that navigated the busy trade routes from Asia. As the infection spread, no city or village was spared. By the year 1347, the entire fabric of European society began to unravel. Streets filled with the bodies of the dead, and the living were paralyzed by fear. Unable to understand or contain the catastrophe unfolding around them, ordinary life collapsed. Farms were abandoned as peasants fled or succumbed to the illness. Markets and towns emptied, leaving behind silence and decay. The sense of community fractured, and suspicion replaced trust. Some saw the plague as a sign of divine wrath, believing humanity was being punished for its sins. Others sought scapegoats, turning their anger and desperation toward minorities, such as the Jewish population, who suffered persecution and violence in the chaos. At its height, the Black Death claimed tens of millions of lives, nearly half of Europe's population. The sheer scale of death brought the feudal system to its knees. Labor shortages forced lords to offer better wages and more freedoms, planting the seeds for social change and the eventual rise of a new Europe. The shockwaves of the plague shaped art, religion, and the way people viewed life and death for generations. The legacy of the Black Death endures as a stark reminder of our vulnerability. Today, with modern medicine and technology, we might hope to fare better. But the fear, uncertainty, and upheaval that follow a deadly pandemic are timeless. The question remains: if a plague of such magnitude struck again, how would we respond? And would we be truly ready?